press 1. To prevent calls from this facility, press 9.
I've been hated all my life, nigga, this ain't nothing new. Never let it bother me.
Who do we have here with us today?
Shit, got D Money right here, live and direct. Today is the 12th May or some shit like that. Probably not even that.
June.
Yeah, June. See, I'm fried. I be all over the place.
We got a few questions today. What's your inspiration behind your name?
D Money, man. That's, shit. It's really my parents, man. I come from hustlers, so you only think money when you grown, because that's how you survive and how you make a living, and basically get your American dream. And really got a lot to do. Like, okay, my name is Darius, but D Money, that's, you would think it's like that, but then I got in these streets becoming a product of my environment, which turned to me trapping. So I started getting D Money, getting dope money. So D Money though, but yeah, anything changed but the meaning a little bit. That's it.
What's the inspiration behind your music?
Oh shit, man. The way I see my points of view, the way I see things, like just all the experiences I got in life, all the shit that I done been through. Like, I just can't not tell my story, the gutter I come from. A lot of people ain't get to tell their stories. Like, I gotta tell my story. I gotta tell the story for those that ain't here to tell theirs. So that's the inspiration behind that shit, is just trying to find a better way. Got some lessons to teach, you know what I'm saying? Some shit that I done learned that I want to pass on to the people that's listening. That's my inspiration.
Who or what pushes you to be the best version of yourself?
Shit, my family, shit, my nephews, my brothers, my sisters, my mom, my dad, some homies and shit. They on a daily and shit, myself, females. I got a little thing about that concept, the way I feel and think, my point of view about how that, like, I get pushed by a lot of things. Push me though. It's a plethora of things. Like I said, my family, because the way I want to make them proud, and I'm doing it for us in the first place. I'm setting this stone for us in the first place. So making them proud, then like the homies and shit is like just, my favorite rapper once said, don't be no corny motherfuckers, man. Make sure motherfuckers love you, man. So I'm doing it for that. That's what inspired me. I want to be loved.
Since we on that topic, what rappers inspired you?
Oh man, the Jacker, that's my favorite rapper. Master P, which I was introduced to him at probably before I was ever supposed to be introduced to him. Tupac, Nipsey, Snoop, Snoop Dogg, that's, them type of tycoon type of like, that's, them the type of people that really I mirrored their image a little bit, wanted to anyway. I always respected the way they was moving and how they was getting down, and the way they brought their team up, and the way they represented and stood for what's, like, they stood for something. Like, that's what I always admired about them. And so I guess that's what ultimately made them be the people that's like my favorite artists, that I would want to work with it, or I try to emulate a little bit, even though I'm being myself. Still things that just repeated history. So with that being said, they're the people that I look up to, man. This music.
How was life growing up?
Hard, wild, fun. You know, shit, it was hard because growing up, you know, without that, you know, that constant structure, you know, and that one mom, a brother and a sister, and then I'm the baby, just ruthless and wild. You know, a lot of things I didn't have growing up, so I was limited to with the tools that I had to deal with situations and circumstances that I was getting put in and I was put myself in. I didn't have a lot of tools, so everything was getting did with a hammer. I got some drywall that I need to hang, beat it with a hammer. I got a nail, hammer it. I got some bolts and nuts, hammer it. Everything was hammer time and fried. Like that's what made it hard, because that's a process that just is nonstop hitting your head until you. It was a hard situation just growing up, just period, just not having the things that you always wanted to have and stuff. But I had everything I needed, just stuff I didn't want, so it was hard or whatever though. But
Can you say that your mom tried to give you a better life?
Mandatory facts. Them facts. That's an almanac fact. Hell yeah, she worked 3 jobs at a time at a point in my life just to provide. She hell yeah, she tried to give me a better life. She probably never thought that she see her youngest baby toting guns and being part of this struggle. She definitely, I know she didn't want that for us. But, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, what this is what all we see, you know, but I know for a fact that she tried her hardest to make sure that I didn't have to be out here like that. But, you know, we are our own people. We go our own way.
What separates you from other artists?
The shit that I do, shit I speak about, I really do that shit. I take my time with the message sometimes, you know. I definitely, everything I say in my raps, I either did it, I'm doing it, or I will do it. You know, this is something I'm not faking and whatsoever. I'm into that.
What do you have planned for your future?
Well, like podcasts, try to open up some businesses, invest in a couple businesses. Some people got some good ideas, man, in the world. I just want to be a part of greatness, so put myself in a position to invest in my dreams and goals as well as others. That's what I got really planned for my future.
Do you have any projects or any big collabs coming up, or that you want to work with, or people you want to work with?
Yeah, for sure. I got like Young K, Lil Papa, even Almighty J. I like him too.
YBN Almighty J?
YBN, yeah. Fly dude, I like his music too. You know, at the typical wild waves and stuff like that are vibes. We can match energy when it comes to some of that stuff. Polo G, like I like that. I like them type of, you know, that type of energy and vibe they bring to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? That they bring in. They talking about some real life vulnerable stuff, being vulnerable with their music and stuff. I like them dudes. I like, you know, Iceware Vessel. You know, the typical stuff. I got other people, you know, other homies that want to do some tracks with some other homies and stuff, you know. But Baby Money and shit like that. Got a lot of like them type of stuff. I got a lot of love for the homies that be rolling and, you know, definitely trying to do something with the homie from the 60 homie. He was on that nip shit. You know who I'm talking about. Probably bigger than a lot of niggas though. He came up fast. He blew up out of nowhere. I mean, he probably put his work in. I ain't diminishing his style, but Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers though. It's just
what's a message that you gotta to your supporters that they don't know about you, or like what's something that you think they should know?
y'all should know that I'm human and I'm with all that. Everything I say, I'm with all that, please. I don't want to be on with all that. Shit, that's why this I'm going this route. Shit, I don't want to step on nobody's babies no more. I want everybody to stay in their lane and don't swerve in mine. I do not got time to be giving the system some more. I just did a 10-year bid. I am not trying to go back, but by any means necessary, I will. Hey, I'm a real G. I'm gonna stand up. I ain't on none of that fuckery, none of that shit. I don't want to punch nobody's clock. I don't want to stop nobody's clock for being freaking fried and thinking they can try shit over here. But that's that part of the warning situation. And because at the end of the day, just because I'm like this don't mean I'm untouchable. It is what that is. But at the same time, my message is to like let motherfuckers know it's other ways to think. It's other ways that my message is like, it's other ways to see different. Like you ain't gotta do what everybody else do. You gotta dare to see different. Like that's my message. Like don't conform to what everybody else conform to. Make your own idea look. Figure it out. Do something organic, something original.
And where can people find you? You know, like on social medias and stuff like that.
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Darius Junius on Facebook, YouTube, D Money Vivo or something like that. Instagram, Darius Junius, DARIUS, probably like an underscore, JUNIUS. Same goes as the Facebook, and then like TikTok and all that shit coming soon. But you know, I'm on Apple Music. I got all type of stuff going on like that, like Tidal and all that. But
and one last final question: what is your favorite song by yourself?
The Pride probably will be one of my favorite songs by myself. Cause I've really been hated all my life, and this is not nothing new. Not to me. Probably to you, but not to me.
They still pray on my demise now. Tell me that ain't cool. I did that time, came home, seen a snake in my dude, thinking Woody kicked it, tell me I'm Woody tired of news. Gotta pick a side now, nigga. What you gon' choose when you deprive the food, nigga? What you gon' do? I ask God why when you die. Everybody love you, but when you alive, don't nobody want to. Out of sight, out of mind, I did years in that can. I did what I had to do. I had to make me a plan. By myself in a hole, really made me a man. Reasons why I ain't fucking with them, they just don't understand. I put my life on the line for niggas, kept it 100 grand. I stood strong in the jungle while they feet was in sand. Stuck in the struggle, they claim they love me, gave me no hand. Down on my knuckles, I hustle, call more time for advance. I had your back when I was there, nigga, so what you saying? I made my bed in front of you, you knew how I was laying. Told me you be here for me when you knew you wasn't staying. I did 40 seasons and then you ain't hear me complaining. So fuck them niggas and bitches that ain't keeping it real. Heart froze cause the accident when she got killed. I kept it true, was left for dead, so how I'm supposed to feel? Drowning in pain, locked in these chains, stuck behind the steel. I've been hated all my life, nigga, this ain't nothing new. Never let it bother me cause they don't walk in these shoes. Knew one day I would shine, knew one day I had a juice. They still pray on my demise now. Tell me that ain't true, I did that time, came home, seen a snake in my dude, thinking Woody kicked it, tell me I'm Woody tired of news. Gotta pick a side now, nigga, what you gon' choose? When you deprive the food, nigga, what you gon' do? I ask God why, when you die, everybody love you, but when you alive, don't nobody want to.